Welcome, welcome, welcome to my kitchen. It's another episode of Welcome to My Kitchen, and I am excited to be in your homes tonight. Today on our show, we are preparing the healthiest Banku ever. Wondering what kind of Banku it is? Yes, we always come out with something better, something healthier, something to make you stronger. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back. So I told you about the healthiest Banku ever, right? Yeah. So to do justice to it is a lady, a woman, a beautiful, sweet woman I called Cynthia Coconut. Why? She's just so much into coconuts. Everything coconut, just talk to Auntie Cynthia. Auntie Cynthia.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So this is my kitchen.
Lovely.
And over here, what we do is we prepare healthy meals that will complement treatments, that will help in reversing certain health conditions, and make us live healthy and longer by God's grace.
Yes. Thank God for that.
So I am excited to have you in my home.
Thank you.
In fact, it's been long overdue.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm happy to be here too.
All right. So
first of all, can I just say I've watched some of your shows and I'm impressed, and that's part of the reason I'm on the show.
Thank you.
Because I believe that you are trying to do the right thing, and
Did
I
you
really
hear that?
Yeah, she is. She's doing very well. So
Thank
well
you so
done.
much for the compliments. Thank you. All right. So tell my viewers something about you.
Okay, so my name is Cynthia, Cynthia Jagbe, but you can add coconut to it. I don't mind.
That's great. So you heard that, Cynthia Coconut.
Okay, I'm actually a trained civil engineer, so civil engineering is my background.
Okay.
So that's my training and my occupation. And a few years ago, I decided to go into food engineering. When I'd come to Ghana and visit, and people have got diabetes, and it's like, you'd ask, how is this person? Oh, they had to be amputated because of. And I just couldn't understand, why do they have diabetes? Our food is healthy. What's the problem? And then I began to look at how people were eating. I thought, okay, this is a problem. It's not that our food is unhealthy. We have a lot of carbs. We just need to know what to combine with the carbs to make it healthy. And I don't believe that anybody needs to be eating food that they don't enjoy. So I think, so things like, oh, I can't eat Banku because I've got this, I can't eat rice or white rice because I've got that. It's like, but there are things you can do to mitigate those problems and to actually make it healthy. And for me, I've always thought coconut was like a lifesaver. To me, God gave us coconut to preserve our lives.
May I know, do you have an experience, practical experience with coconuts?
I just know that I've always been drawn to coconuts. Right from childhood, I've just been drawn to coconuts. So whether in my previous life I was a coconut or not, I don't know.
Seriously.
But I've always been drawn to coconuts, and for that reason, I think, and it just seemed to make sense that coconut would be the thing that would make Banku healthiest.
All right.
I mean, any fiber, people use oats, they use other things, and that's okay. But for me, somehow coconuts just seem to be like the natural thing for me to do.
All right.
So, I started to experiment with coconuts, and now I cannot eat Banku
without
coconuts. Right?
Banku or eba without
both of
coconut.
them. Yeah.
And I know you can't eat jollof rice without coconut.
Well, and for that we come to a different type of coconut, but there are different ways of treating the coconut to make it right.
Okay.
But you can make coconut rice.
Yeah.
And things like jollof. If you fry the coconut, pan fry, no oil.
I think we'll do that in the next episode. You're going to take us through how to prepare jollof with coconuts and all that.
At some point, yeah.
All right, so today, our table is so beautiful and very colorful. And so we have our Nutrify natural herbs or seasoning. It's official here in our kitchen. This is what we use.
Brilliant.
No preservatives, no additives, no monosodium.
Everything natural.
Everything natural. So we have the fish, we have the chicken herbs, we have dawa dawa. You know how healthy dawa dawa is. We also have the kelewele seasoning. So if you want to fry kelewele at home, all you need to do is to just get one of our seasoning and then just use it. And then we have the complete. It has all the herbs in there for your seasoning. So Auntie Cynthia,
Yes.
we'll be using any of these seasoning, to season the food. So we have tomatoes, onion, pepper, ginger, garlic
And all that, yeah.
and this is basil, akokomesa, and okra.
Okay.
And we have our coconuts, we have our corn dough, and please tell me about this. I'm going to leave this to you.
So, this is our coconut flour that we use to make coconut banku. You can either, this is a dried version, but you can use a fresh one as well.
Okay.
So basically what we do is, the important thing is that whatever carbs we're eating, if we can combine it with fiber, then things like your, diabetics having issues with blood glucose level rising, that should not be happening because you have enough fiber in your food. And so the important thing is keep to the fiber. So I just have to figure out a way that we can still eat our normal foods that we enjoy, like banku and okra, banku and pepper, kenke, all of those things with fiber in it.
Wow.
And so today we're going to do the coconut banku just to show how easy it is and the fact that it's very edible. There are people who currently get this from me and they use it and that's how they make their banku. You've had some before, you've done it before?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it then.
And it tastes so good.
Good.
I need to share it with my viewers. And this is the coconut gari.
This is what we call coconut gari because it looks like gari.
Gari,
In
yeah.
fact, I've tested a lot of people ask, what is this? And they'll tell me it's gari. And I'll say, well, no, it's coconut. It's coconut gari. So where you've cooked food, like you've got your wache, jollof, rice is already pre-cooked. Maybe not everybody wants coconut on it.
Yeah.
So this is like, it's ready, just spoon a bit, put it on, that's your fiber on your rice.
I'm trying to change my accent. Yeah.
Why are you changing your accent?
That's just by the way. And so I know I'm sure this process is not something easy to do, right?
I think people can do it at home. It just takes, like anything else, it takes a bit of time.
Okay.
Yeah, so people can produce it. If you were to make coconut milk, which is basically you're cracking your coconut,
Yes.
you're obviously removing the shell, chopping it in bits, putting it in blender with water. Yeah, so what you get after, that's the fiber.
That's the fiber.
Yeah.
So you
But that
strain-
fiber is still sweet. So I don't really want to eat sweet banku.
Okay.
So I basically wash out the sweetness and just end up with just fiber.
All right.
But if I was making like rice, the sweetness is fine. Do you see? So
I think maybe one of these days we have to take our viewers through how to get the
no problem.
yeah.
can do
Right. So so we have our fish here.
Yeah.
Actually.
Nice big fish.
Nice big fish.
Yeah.
It's red fish.
Yeah.
I scaled it.
Well done.
All right. So what can I do to help?
Okay.
What do you want to start? You start with the
Let's start
banku.
with washing our hands.
Okay.
I know you always do, but
Yeah, all right.
as
So
so
wash our
let's
hands.
yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay, so now you've descaled the fish. That's wonderful. So we just have to. Are we cutting it or having it whole? I think we probably should cut it.
All right.
What do you think?
Okay.
Thank you. How many pieces? 3?
Yeah.
Is that going to cut through? Yeah. Okay. I've made a mistake. I've given the head to a little fish.
All right. So
No, don't worry.
that's fine.
So that's it. We've cut that.
Okay. All right. So
So let's put it in there. Let's season it. So at least whilst it's marinating, we can be doing other things.
sure. All right. So like I rightly said, we have a.
Can we just rinse it? So obviously it depends on what seasoning you like. I mean, you can use
So
Fish
currently
use
we are
whatever.
using the fish herb
fish herb. Yeah.
from Nutrify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks very nice.
Mm.
Well sealed. You want to open it?
Okay.
No, that loads of people. Okay. Oh, it's got a spoon in it already.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, so depending on how much herbs you like, you would use. Obviously, I'm going to make it quite herby
Okay.
because that's all part of the health, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, depending on how much salt you like. but we don't want to use too much salt, do we? I think it may be okay because it's for front and back. Okay, so I'll put this there. So,
All right, so currently what you're doing is to
season the fish, yeah.
with Nutrify fish herbs.
Yeah, which is a full complement of everything that we need.
Yes,
except the salt.
Except the
Because
salt.
everybody needs to decide for themselves how much salt they need.
Okay.
So that's fair enough. So to just share, everything is shared. They're all sharing the seasoning between themselves. So yeah, so that's that.
They are sharing it. I can tell. All right. So,
so we're done, yeah?
The fish is seasoned, right? So we'll just leave it to sit for how minutes?
Maybe a few minutes. Maybe
a few minutes.
I mean, whilst we're sort of mixing this, so we're
right.
talking about 5 or so minutes.
Okay.
And we're going to grill it, right? It's going to go in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
How many people am I cooking for?
3.
Okay. If it's for 3. Okay. So your measurements for coconut banku. I would suggest, as a first timer, you may not need that much fiber in it because you need to get used to the taste.
Okay.
Not that it's difficult, but so what I would normally do is that what I advise people to do is that whatever cup you're using to measure your condo, you start off with like a third or half of the same cup of the coconut flour.
Okay, so let me get it straight. So for instance, we are using this cup. All right, so if you're taking 1/4 cup of the corn dough, you will need a half or 1/3 of the coconut
flour.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I would. Other people may just use a few tablespoons, and that's okay. The important thing is to get some fiber in your.
All right, so we want more fiber in it.
I mean, if I was eating it, I'll do a full cup and at least half.
All right, let's try half of it so I can tell my viewers how it really tastes.
But just important thing is like, don't have half and say, oh, it's too much for you, so you can't do it again. No, don't do that. A third of it is fiber.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm using let me use about 2.
All right.
About 2 spoons.
Okay.
So for that, I'll use a full cup of that.
Of this. Yeah? Okay. So
and don't compact it, because coconut flour is quite filling.
I think this is fine.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
So that's fine.
All right.
And that's done. So I have, I don't like too much salt in my banku and things because I tend to like salt in my pepper more.
Okay.
So that's just a choice.
So, but why did you opt for the pink salt?
Pink salt has trace elements in it that other salts don't have. Adan salt is good too, but the fact is, this is hand mined, and it just has a few more nutrients and less soda.
Okay.
So when people say things like, "Oh, we don't have too much salt," what they're talking about is that is a soda, sodium, the sodium in the salt. That's what we want to guard against.
So is this Himalayan salt?
This is Himalayan rock salt.
Okay.
Yeah, pink Himalayan rock salt. It's probably a bit too much.
I know it's very healthy.
It is.
Well, unfortunately, it's too expensive.
Is it?
Is it for me?
15 cedis for that.
Oh,
that's going to last forever.
Really?
Well, not forever, but for quite a long time. So okay. So. No, we're going to do the banku first.
Okay.
Then we'll do the eba later.
All right.
So we're going to show how to do eba and how to do banku, so the 2 swallows, so to speak.
Very well.
Obviously, the coconut flour can be used by people on keto diets as well, with their psyllium husk, and that's your swallow done.
Okay.
So yeah. So okay.
That's great.
So let's just mix it.
All right.
So you notice that I didn't put agbelimo in this because I don't think it's necessary. We're trying to cut out too many carbs. That doesn't mean you cannot use agbelimo, but seriously, I don't use agbelimo, and I think the coconut flour does what it's supposed to do. It just means I'm fighting with less carbs than I would if I added agbelimo. And because I like my banku sort of on the harder side, so that's the reason why I don't use agbelimo. But feel free to mix it anyway. Actually, sometimes I use gari. If there's too much water in my banku, I use gari to absorb the water. So, of course, people can do that as well. Okay, so while this is cooking, we can put our fish in the oven, which has been preheated, just to make it a faster system of cooking, that's all. Okay, so I think we're ready. And I should put the fish in in the Pyrex bowl, because I think it's fine. And it will not mess up the oven. Yeah, that's fine. Great. Pepper with it.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. I see the show is an all-inclusive show.
Yeah.
Covers cases for everybody. The banku is doing nicely. I just want to make sure that the fish is actually okay. So the reason we're adding, okay, we've already said why we're adding fiber to our carbohydrates, because mainly our Ghanaian food, there's a lot of carbohydrates. But like I said, with fiber, we can still continue to enjoy it. And coconut, I mean, fiber, even though it's a carbohydrate, your body doesn't actually break it down, your body doesn't utilize it, so you can't put on weight eating fiber. In fact, you lose weight eating fiber. So yes, there's a percentage of fiber that you mustn't go over, because otherwise you're not gaining weight. And even though you don't want to gain weight, you don't want to lose too much weight either. Which is why you don't need to fill your banku or everything up with so much fiber, but just always include a bit of fiber in most things that you eat. So for those people who eat like 3 times a day, you need to have fiber in at least 2 of those meals. Or if the fiber is not so much, spread it between the 3 meals. And coconut is not the only fiber. There's tiger nut fiber. There are other forms of fiber. Soluble fiber, oats. Oats is a good fiber as well. Vegetables and fruits, they give you fiber. So, there are ways of combining. I think the banku is almost done. So I'm just scooping the quantity that I want. Just okay, so that's our 3 small bowls of coconut banku. The fire is all yours.
So Auntie Cynthia is done with the healthiest banku ever. Looks very beautiful and looks delicious as well. I know it tastes good because honestly, I've taken some before, so I know it tastes good. But I'm a vegan, and so I can't just watch Auntie Cynthia, enjoy the banku with pepper and fish. So I'm going to prepare my, sauce to go with the banku. So that's what I'm going to do. I have my frying pan here. I'm just going to saute something simple, All right, so this is for 2 people, right? So I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Then I'll just put in my garlic, chopped garlic. And let it fry for about a minute or 2. I don't know, I just don't like blending things. I love, chopping. I don't know, that is me, so. I love chopping my vegetables and spices. So, like I said, this is garlic in there, and it's been frying close to a minute. All right, so I'm going to add my onion and tomato. And I'm going to stir. It's going to fry for a minute or 2. Yeah, 2 minutes. So that's how I prepare my sauces. I can just do this and then, eat it with rice, yam, anything. I don't know. I just don't like blending things. So the garlic, onion, and tomatoes is in there frying. I'm going to add my complete herb. All right, so I'm adding just a half, spoon of the complete herb. And I'm going to stir. So this is my sauce. You remember I told you how much I love okra? In one of the episodes, I said you can add okra to my name, Baba Okra. I'm good with it. I'm fine. I'm fine. So as usual, I have my okra here. And I'm going to put it in there. Looks colorful, right?
And it's appetizing as well.
Very appetizing. Auntie Cynthia is jealous already.
No, my fish will go down very well.
No. You will love mine. So I'm going to add just a little bit of water so that it can, cook very well. And we are done. This shouldn't take more than 5 minutes to prepare, actually. Please, this is not okra stew. This is, like you say, vegetable stir fry. So I'm just, so this is it. You can close it and leave it to cook for about 2 or 3 minutes. And our food, our sauce is ready. I think we're going to give this sauce a name.
Yeah, but before we get onto that Baba okra, can I go and look at my fish, please?
Feel free, ma'am.
Ooh, that is looking good. Okay. Yeah, a few more minutes of that.
So it's been cooking for about 10 minutes. I just added my salt. If you don't take salt, you can leave it out. But please try this. You can just prepare this and, get yourself rice. And yeah, okay. It's not very slimy, too slimy,
Can that be prepared in advance and put in the fridge or freezer or something?
Yes, you can. You just warm it and then
Yeah, it looks
are
like
good.
it.
I love having this at dinner.
Yeah.
When I was losing weight, these are some of the things I was preparing, and I'll just do this and wash it down with chamomile tea, peppermint tea, or mint tea, and I'm good.
Very good.
All right, so I have this herb. In our local, we call it akoko mesa. It's called basil.
Okay.
I love it. And it's very healthy. If you have issues with your blood pressure, your cholesterol level, or glucose. In fact, it's good for circulation. You can just prepare it as a tea. And then you are okay. You can prepare it with your rice. But I love it in my stew and soups.
So you're a vegan, but you like a herb called akuko.
Akoko mesa.
Akoko is chicken though, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Just to clarify that.
As soon as I put in my akoko mesa or basil, it means the food is ready.
Okay.
All right, so I don't want it to be too cooked. But I cooked it with rice. Akoko mesa in rice.
Nice, I'm sure.
Very nice. So, Babsy's okra stir fry is ready.
Have a look.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so the banku is ready and it's sort of keeping warm in here. And all I've done is I've just taken some green pepper, onions and tomatoes and a bit of pink Himalayan rock salt. And that's what I'm going to blend.
May I know why you want to blend the pepper?
Apart from me being lazy, I'm happy to have my pepper blended. I think for me, it's blending or grinding is fine.
Okay.
And sometimes blending is just faster, so I do it.
All right.
Yeah, because everything goes in together when I'm blending, right? If I'm using the asanka, then I have to do like one first, then the other, then the other. So it's like, in terms of time, this saves me the time. And it tastes the same.
All right.
I don't see the difference in it, so.
You heard Auntie Cynthia. So whilst you go ahead blending, I'll check on the fish.
Yes.
And then give
Thank you. I can smell it and it smells gorgeous. Okay. So yeah, I'm just a few seconds of blending. I won't put any water in it at the moment.
Welcome back. Well, food is ready. Have a look at the fish, nicely baked. Our pepper, beautifully blended. And our almighty okra stir fry. This is Babsy's special. And our banku with coconut flour, beautifully made. Today we have a gentleman with us. I call him Uncle Patrick. He's here to taste and give his honest comments, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, Uncle Patrick, here in my kitchen, what we do is we cook healthy meals,
Okay.
right? And we do certain combinations that may not sound nice in your ears, but healthy for the stomach and the entire being. So, I don't take fish.
Okay.
So this is my okra special. So this is onion, garlic, pepper, and okra and akokomesa.
Okay.
That's for the seasoning. And we have our fish, like I said. So we're going to do justice to it. At this point, I'm salivating already, so I'm just taking off my...
I had mine done already. I was ready.
All right. I can say everybody is ready. So, do you want me to serve you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, all right.
Very
So, I'll first add the fish to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And pepper. Okay. This is Auntie Cynthia's special pepper.
Lazy pepper.
I didn't say that. Should I add some onion?
Okay.
Okay, and tomatoes. All right. I'm sure you like to try my special something.
That'll be after this one.
No, I have to add it to it. Okra and just a little bit. Are you scared? Don't be scared.
I'm actually not a fan of cookery.
Oh, really? Okay, so just a little bit of it.
Looks
Okay.
very nice.
Me, dear.
Oh, wow.
I am
Can you
pouring
leave
all
some for me,
inside.
please?
Oh, yes. I'll leave
Thank
some for you.
you. Okay, so I'll save myself.
Yes,
right?
please
Okay.
do.
So I'll just, I won't take the,
You want the head?
no, I'll just take the smallest fish.
Oh, okay.
Let's take it that way.
Food is ready.
And sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't want to go over your food. No, I don't want to go over your food. It's so rude. I'll take a bit of the Babs special.
Babsy's okra special.
Babs' special.
I want you to try this at home. You'll love it.
And I'm going to take a lot
Of the pepper, because I know you like
because
hot.
I'm a pepper person. And I'm not even going to garnish mine. I'm fine.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Do we start?
Let's
pray.
hey. Please go ahead. Pray.
Father, Lord, we pray, thanking you for this meal.
Amen.
Pray that you may bless us as we do justice to it.
Yes.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The banku's got a little bit hard because we didn't cover it and the fan is blowing.
Mm.
But
Don't worry.
actually, it's more like Gan Banku, which I love.
Hmm.
And here we go.
How does it taste?
Very good.
Can you actually taste that there's coconut in it?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
it is like the corn flour.
Mm.
They're just like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm an Ewe, so I
So-
like that a lot.
You are an Ewe, so you like that a lot. You like Banku. But I'm surprised Ewe you are not into okra. All right,
Maybe that's
another
not
time.
really
I've tried it before.
Can you taste the fish for me? How does okra taste?
I haven't had yours yet. I'm
Really?
enjoying mine. I will have yours in a minute. This is really early for me to eat, but it's going down well.
Good.
Good. Next time when you go shopping, look for this herb. Nutrify fish herb. That's what we use to season the fish.
Okay, so now I'm having your okra. Okay, this
Delicious. Have you tried my okra yet, Uncle Patrick?
I'll try it.
But I'm being very brave. I'm actually taking that.
Very different.
Give me a high five.
It's edible.
Me, this is
That
Babs
goes nice with
special.
rice, I think. Very nice on rice.
With rice.
Very different.
All right, so as you can see, everybody is enjoying the meal. So until we come your way next Saturday at 7:30 on Hope Channel, this is Welcome to My Kitchen. Auntie Cynthia, a big thank you.
Thank you.
And to you, Uncle Patrick, thank you for your honest judgment.
You're welcome.
And thank me for special okra.
Thank you, Babsy.
Bye-bye.